As South Africa observes Child Protection Week, there is a renewed commitment to protecting children as incidents of violence against them continue to rise in the country. Joining me now is Deputy Minister of the Department of Social Development, Hendrietta Bogopane-Zulu. Very good afternoon to you, Deputy Minister. Child Protection Week is certainly a reminder that there needs to be more deliberate efforts, to protect children. What are your plans?
Thank you very much. Firstly, let me say Happy International Day to all South Africa's children, because today is the United Nations Day that focuses on children, which forms part of the Child Protection Week. This year is 25 years since the Department of Social Development introduced the Child Protection Week, which is a week that we actually are awarding from parents to grandparents to yourselves to government to NPOs and everybody that works with children, to take a step back and actually for us to say, what we have in place, does it work? Does it protect children? And it's a week where we actually also evaluate the state of child protection systems in the country. And that is what makes this week so important. We actually don't need just a week. We actually need 365 every day. We need to do our best to protect children.
Pardon me, you can carry on, Minister.
No, but we are not actually seeing that happening at the speed that it should. Every day children are raped. Every day we talk about teenage pregnancies. I talk about children who have children because I think the teenage aspect becomes very big English. And everybody thinks it's fine. Maybe we should be reminding each other that teenagers are still children. And you have a lot of abuse, trafficking in children, even in families. Children get prostituted. And I didn't say sex work, I said prostituted because they can't give consent. Children find themselves in situations. If you look at the State of the Nation report on children 2020-2021, a lot of 10 to 12-year-old delivered children. They were pregnant, and we counting children that are there, that are delivered, that are evidence. And that was COVID lockdown 5. So nobody can blame the teacher at school, or nobody can blame children were with their parents at home. Now the question is, what must happen now?
I suppose it's a very important question to ask, Deputy Minister. I mean, you make mention of a matter that was, of course, very evident in the lockdown situation. More and more cases were reported of crimes against children. You speak about re-evaluating. You speak about this week being important to ask a few questions. Surely some of those questions should have been asked when we heard of those shocking revelations, 10-year-olds falling pregnant. Something major should have been done at that very time.
Well, we did. Let me say to South Africa, every year we deal with 10-year-olds. It's not a new thing. It's just that the figures are going up. And as social development, as the guardian of South Africa's children, I can assure you that we are prosecuting a lot of people, including where children are married off. We are registering from the malume that took the lobola for a 12-year-old, or the damages that are getting paid, ubutwala, but also intlawulo is becoming a problem because women did not want to be twalad. I can't find a better English word. But the very same women ourselves, we find it easy to accept intlawulo, damages, for somebody that raped our children, and we don't want to report statutory rape. So this matter is not as easy. There's only the push we can make, open the cases, but now we are required to get into people's bedrooms, into people's kitchens, into their private spaces, because as parents we are failing children, and now hence we've put the amendments to the Children's Act so that we can now have the power to govern South Africa's bedrooms and South Africa's kitchens. Because we had left that particular part out, hoping that as families we are the first defense of children. But over the years since we implemented the Children's Act, it became very evident that the areas that we had left out, that South Africans cried about, we'd rather put it back in so that we can now take over and really manage that, which is a very, very painful situation for us.
It looks like we've run out of time. Thank you so much for your time. The Deputy Minister of the Department of Social Development, Hendrietta Bogopane-Zulu, speaking to the start of Child Protection Week, speaking to some of the work that still lies ahead.